State lawmakers could decide to cut part of a program giving free college tuition to veterans and their children. House Bill 3766 would limit the number of students qualifying for the Hazlewood program.
Supporters say it's too expensive and could force universities to raise tuition for other students. But as KXAN's Anna Warnicki explains, some say the bill is offensive to men and women who served in uniform.
You know, we did our part. We kept our word. We served our country.
Will Martin says when he joined the U.S. Navy, he made a promise to support and defend our country.
Well, they're not keeping their words.
He says House Bill 3766 let him down.
Some of these veterans are coming back with TBI, traumatic brain injuries, and they don't have the ability to sit in a classroom. You know, the state of Texas promised them 150 hours, so why not be able to pass it on to your children?
Under the proposed legislation, veterans would need to serve 4 years instead of 180 days before their children are eligible. The bill would also set an expiration date, 15 years after a military member leaves the service.
This is a cost to our universities and to our state.
State Representative Rick Miller filed a similar bill this session that, if passed, would also make a number of changes to the Hazlewood program, but would keep the program under the operation of the Texas Veterans Commission.
I feel very strongly that we can't remove that operation of the program and give that to the higher coordinating board.
But Miller agrees. In order to save the program from going bankrupt, lawmakers need to make some changes this session.
I think the main thing is we honor our veterans, those who have signed up, those who are serving today, what we promised them.
If you break a promise, where I come from down in South Texas, you're called a liar. And so I don't want to, I hate for our representatives to be walking around with the title of liar.
Anna Warnicki, KXAN News.
If passed, this bill would go into effect this fall. Anyone currently attending school under the Hazlewood Act would be grandfathered under the current law. The Hazlewood Act has been law for nearly 100 years, but it has only faced trouble in the last decade. The law passed in the 1920s originally covered college costs for veterans, but in 2009, state lawmakers changed the Hazlewood Act. That let veterans transfer their free college to their children. Realizing more students would fall into this category, lawmakers put $30 million more into the funding for the Hazlewood Act. But that will not be enough money. A UT estimate from 2015 shows that only covers about 20% of the total cost each year.
Most states offer benefits for children of veterans who are disabled or killed in the line of duty, but we found only one other state has a program that covers children of most veterans, like Texas does. Wisconsin offers full benefits to children of living veterans as long as they are honorably discharged. Two other states, Minnesota and Michigan, offer several $1,000s a year to children of veterans to attend college.